So what do when hope doesn't look the way that you thought it was going to? What do when hope doesn't lead to a circumstance or an ending that you were so desperately expecting and desiring and believing for? We got a couple of choices. I had a couple of choices. I could have cursed God and said he was a fake and a phony, and that all he did was defraud me, that he made me think that there was going to be something great and that he really had nothing, that it was going to end this way. I could curse God, that he was a fake and a tease. I could walk away. I could give God an out and say, well, it was really my fault. If I had just been a better Christian, if I'd been a better mother, if I'd been a better prayer, if I'd known more scripture, if I'd gone to more Bible studies, if I'd done this, if I'd done that, if I had done something better, and I wasn't enough, and it was because I wasn't enough that Matthew died. I could have taken the blame on myself, that my faith wasn't strong enough to save Matthew. But over these 2.5 years, I have concluded that neither of those responses is helpful or right. First of all, what I know about God keeps me from concluding that he is a fake and a tease and a phony. And what I know about myself and my faith prevents me from blaming myself and saying that I could have stopped it if I had just been more audacious, more bold, more courageous in my faith, in my battle. So if I'm not going to blame God and call him a fake and a tease, and if I'm not going to blame myself and say that it was my failure, what am I left with? I'm left with mystery. A big, fat mystery. And what I've had to do is put all of what I know and all of what I don't know into a figurative pot, a pan. You know how we talk about that we put some things on the back burner? Well, let me tell you something. My mysteries, my unanswerable questions, the things that don't make sense to me, the things that I will never understand about Matthew's death, why it happened the way it did, why couldn't I save him, why wasn't it enough, why weren't all those therapies and years and years and years, why weren't they enough? I don't know. I have no answers at this moment. I have a lot of questions, but rather than those questions being on the back burner of my mind, they're sitting out there right on the front. They're on the front burner of my mind, and I had to do something with them. I didn't know what to do with them because my hope was crushed and my hope was disappointed. My friend knows me well and knows that I am very visual and I love concrete, kinesthetic things that help me attach to my faith. And she was shopping in a store one day, and she came across this little Le Creuset, you know, the ironware. Some of you ladies, you know, you've got your whole set of this stuff. It's this iron, it's this iron cookware it's baked at such a high temperature. She told me this Le Creuset in French means the crucible, the fire that's so hot. It's the crucible. She said, Kay, that's your mystery pot. You've walked through the fire. You are walking through a crucible. And this is where your questions need to go.